Syria is a dear country to all of us. We feel pain to this resolution, and in the light of the continued killing and the refrain from releasing the detainees, we found ourselves forced to adopt such a resolution. 2 states objected and the third abstained, and the remaining 19 or 18 countries have voted for the resolution.
Let's go to Jane Arraf in Cairo. So, Jane, from what the Qatari Prime Minister was saying there, the majority of members voted for this. Just put it into context. How hard-hitting a measure is this?
Well, the fact that almost all the members voted for it makes it actually pretty hard-hitting. Now, they could have gone a lot further. They could have done a total suspension, and they didn't. This is somewhere in between. It suspends Syria from meetings of the Arab League, but even more importantly, it threatens economic sanctions. Now, as you pointed out, those do not take effect immediately. Syria still has a window of a few days, and many people here are skeptical that at the end of that few days, it actually is going to comply. So this is essentially a measure that's a stopgap measure, some people see it, with Syria buying time as well. Shuli?
And Jane, a lot of opposition protesters, having spoken to Ruler Ramin in Beirut earlier, a lot of opposition protesters are likely to say this hasn't gone far enough. I mean, when you say that they could have gone further, what could they have done?
They could have declared a total suspension of Syria in the Arab League. They could have imposed immediate sanctions. They could have taken a whole host of measures. But really what they've done is actually quite surprising, because this is almost all the members of the Arab League, with the exception of Iraq, one of the neighbors that abstained, and 2 others that voted against, that are saying essentially they want to send a very strong message to Syria. Now, it's unclear whether Syria is going to listen to that message, but it is a fairly strong, necessary step in many people's view here to actually take further action.
OK, Jane, thanks very much indeed for that. Jane Arraf in Cairo there.